What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So obviously this is an off-topic video, but I just want to talk about something, and I want to give a big thanks to a lot of people as well. But most of all, I think before the Eagles Super Bowl, there was only very few of us Eagles YouTubers out there, and within the NFC East YouTubers, I think the Eagles fan base is the best because I think there's more of a variety of YouTubers out there. I think there's a lot more variety out there. You watch certain people for certain reasons, and I think that's where we're the best at that. I mean, I've seen a lot of NFC East YouTubers, and I think the Eagles YouTubers are the best. That's just me. I'm not just trying to be biased, but I think I'm not saying that everyone is in the NFC East is horrible. There's definitely good YouTubers on other fan bases, but as a variety, I think the Eagles fan base is the best content creators that we have in the NFC East, and really put their thoughts really out there. So I kind of want to thank guys that are on the come up, young guys. There's a lot of young Eagles YouTubers, and like I said before the Super Bowl, there was only very few of us, and then after the Super Bowl, there was a lot more YouTubers, and they're still coming now, Eagles content creators. And I just want to say thank you guys for putting in the work that you guys put in. There's guys that message me on Twitter all the time. I mean, there's a lot of different people that have videos, small channels, and they're trying to get their name up there. You know what I mean? Um, like it's a lot of hard work, and these guys will ask me for advice. And it's funny because like I think anybody would, I'd be the last one that people come to for advice because I don't think my channel is really superior, but I just like being a fan of this team and passionate fan, and that's really what it's all about. And it just turned into this, you know what I mean? So, I really do appreciate it. I mean, I don't think my channel is superior to others, obviously, but I do appreciate everybody that comes and they ask, "Oh, what type of equipment do I use? How should I start my YouTube channel? What should I do?" For all the guys that are really tried hard, their numbers are moving very little, and they're trying and they're working their tail off. I do appreciate the people that really work their tail off. And the one thing I gotta say to those people is thank you, and and keep putting in the work that you guys put in, and you guys know who you are. Okay, you guys, there's nothing wrong with getting help from people. Don't ever think you're afraid. Don't be afraid to ask people for help, especially me, because I'm willing to help anybody. I'm willing to help any small YouTubers that really don't have a big I guess some type of wide view base, and really want to get their content up there. And the first thing, that you should probably know when you do start your channel, you just gotta just be yourself and just put out a lot of content. Okay, speaking to a guy that uploads pretty regularly, I mean, to a point where I've almost uploaded 5 videos in a day, almost a lot of times. There's some days that are slower. There's some days that are a lot more stuff to talk about, and obviously you need a break for a break from some of that too, because when you do too many videos, you start to get burned out a little bit, and that's kind of what happens. It's nice to have days off. But to those YouTubers, I appreciate everybody that has put in the work. Just be yourself, be original. Don't try to act like anything else. Don't try to have a different persona. Like, just be yourself on YouTube. Honestly, don't try to copy anybody. Don't try to, like, it's nice to take, obviously, it's nice to look at other people and say, okay, this is how they do things. But at the same time, like, I think you just got to stay original, stay true to yourself. And I'm definitely willing to have other YouTubers on this channel once my live streams are back. I have a backup channel that I do use, but to those guys that work their tails off, Bysher Randall, Moochie Robinson, Spunky 991, that had a big channel and then lost it all from copyright and came back with over 1,000 subs. And let's talk Eagles with Let's Go Birds. There's a bunch of channels out there, and if I did miss you, I do. The Nest Out West. There's a bunch of channels out there that are really growing and really deserve more respect, and working hard. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, YouTube is just like a popularity contest because that's just how it is. I wish it wasn't like that. It doesn't matter how many people you have in your live stream. It doesn't matter how many people you can't compare yourself to people. The people that compare themselves, you can't do that. If you're in it for the content, more than what you get out of it. And that's what it's all about. That's what makes it sweeter, because you don't want this to be a chore. You want this to be a passion. You want this to be something that you 100% enjoy. Okay. That's the difference. And that's the difference with me. I 100% enjoy what I do on here. Okay. And if you have a chance to make a career out of it, you have a chance to make it at least a part-time job out of it, good for you. Congratulations, because it is tough. It is not easy. A lot of people take it for granted. And some people just don't respect what people do on here. And it's very easy to deceive people. It's very easy to, do things to people that you shouldn't do. And with these content creators, these new ones that come out, a lot of new guys that are out. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of guys that really have the charisma, they have the attitude, they have the passion. And, I want to say thank you, because, they really try hard. They really do. These guys are really good guys, and they work their butts off. It took me about 5.5 years, mostly because, there was times where, maybe a long time ago I wanted to quit YouTube. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I didn't know how to act. I was listening to everybody in the comment section. That was back in the day, 5.5 years ago, but obviously now it's not. It's not like that. Whatever I put out is what I put out, and that's it. You know what I mean? So I don't care what anybody. And the one thing you can't do is, like I was just about to say, is you can't, care what people think. You have to do what you feel is right for yourself as a YouTuber, as a content creator. I have, not just thanks to the upcoming YouTubers that are coming up, but obviously for the guys that helped me over the years. Eagle Speed, Nitro Freak, Nitro Freak and Desert Eagle 90 got me into my first, an Eagles group a long time ago. And those guys I'll always remember to the end, that were true to me and, really helped me on my way. Spunky 1991, I'm very close with him. I mean, a lot of guys out here are my brothers now. A lot of guys, I'm not saying that every content creator I'm not close with. Some content creators, I'm just like, hey, we like the Eagles and that's it. And then there's some of them where, I actually think of them as a friend. And then there's some that are closer to me and I talk to on my cell phone on a regular basis. Philly 500, definitely one of those guys too. Very close with Philly 500, talk to them about a lot of things. It's nice to have that little support system, you know what I mean? And got to thank guys like that helped me, get to where I am, you know what I mean? Guys that really supported me, lifted me up, gave me advice on what I should do, shouldn't do. And you know what? It's the best advice I've ever gotten from anybody. And I would like to pass that on to other YouTubers and other guys that need help with their channels or whatnot. Trust me. I mean, if there are guys out there that, which I don't really see too many of them, guys that upload once in a while, you're not really going to get anywhere, unless like you're people just, so some people have to work harder than others. And I'm one of those people. Okay. I don't just show my face, my pretty face. And, yeah, I got, supermodel agencies calling me up because that's not happening at all. Okay. Some guys just have to work harder, and when you work harder, it pays off for the end. It really does, and people really need to look at that and just be yourself and just be the person that you are on YouTube. And trust me, everything will come to you. It will. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of sacrificed time. It gets in the way of a lot of things, but once you get to that spot where people do like watching your channel, it's the best feeling in the world, because without the people that follow me and watch me, this channel is nothing. Your channel is nothing without people. Like the people that watch me, they created me. They made me who I am on here. It's weird to, I'm just trying to say it the right way. there wouldn't be a channel if it wasn't for them. There wouldn't be a growing fan base if it wasn't for them, or a view base, I should say, more not a fan base, but you know, got to appreciate all the people that have supported the channel and really just supported me from day one. And I think that's a really cool thing. And obviously, if you get paid from doing this, it's the best feeling ever. Makes you feel, sorry, I have the hiccups. It makes you feel really accomplished and proud in what you do. You know, that's why everyone should treat each other the right way, and you know, not hold anything back. You know, my door is always open, especially message wise, or if anyone has any questions about anything. So when it comes to these new Eagles YouTubers, I have nothing but respect for all of them. I'm not one of those guys that's not going to live stream with an Eagles YouTuber that barely has 200 subs because he's smaller, he has a smaller channel than me, and he doesn't deserve to live stream with me. I'm not like that. And if there are people like that, then, you know, then yeah, that's really sad, and that's what this world has come to, unfortunately. So there are people like that, but unfortunately I am not one of those people. I like to help out smaller channels. I like to help out people and really get their name out there and do some things. So obviously, if anybody ever needs my help for anything, or you know, if you're working your butt off and you're making videos and you need help and you need someone to, like, you know, maybe do a live stream with, maybe, you know, I'm here for everybody. That we're all in this together. We all root for the same team. We might have our differences in the end, but you know, it doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. It's all about the numbers don't matter. It's all about your personality. It's just about who you are as a person. And that's really, if you feel like you're doing the best you could possibly do, you know, you're good. If I feel like I'm doing the best, like, trust me, is there a time when, you know, are there going to be times where you feel like, yeah, maybe I'm doing way too much, or, you know, it depends how you feel. But at the end of the day, it's all about you, and it's not about how many people you have in a live stream, or how many. It doesn't matter, because I started out that way with 5-10 people in a live stream. I made a video when I hit 50 subs. I made a video when I hit 100 subs and was so happy and was almost crying over it because I was so happy and was so surprised over it. You never know what you can do. If you put out that content out there to the best of your ability and do what you got to do, just be yourself. You know, don't copy off nobody. Just be your original self on YouTube. That's all you got to do, because that is just a trend on YouTube. It's not just what's with Philadelphia Eagle content creators. That's just YouTube. A lot of guys do that, whether it's fictional channels or channels about movies, or it could be anything. It's not just this. That's just the way YouTube is. That's the way people are on YouTube, and sometimes that just happens. But when it comes down to it, I've watched a lot of YouTubers over the past like 2 years, and there are some that, you know, work really hard, and I got to appreciate everybody that does that. It really, really does. And there's people that are always, I appreciate content creators that come into other chats as well, and, you know, really want to get into the conversation, as you know. So it's really nice to see those people. And I want to thank all, you know, YouTubers that are still trying to get to where they got to be, young guys. And there's some young YouTubers out there, not even 17, 18 years old. Like, there's some young guys out there that are really trying this really early, and actually have been doing a really good job. So I got to respect those guys that stick to their groove, that stick to their own self, and be themselves, and, you know, be their own person on here, and just, you know, be your original self. That's what it's all about. It's not about the numbers. If you're worried about numbers, you shouldn't even be on here, period. If that's what you're looking at all the time, is that's your whole motto, is looking at your numbers every day, your analytics page every day, that's not, you know, that's not how you should, then you shouldn't be doing this, period. And if you're just doing it because of money, then I don't know. I don't really respect people that just do it just to get a quick buck. Do I get paid every month? Yes, but I don't care about that, because it's not about that. I've worked my tail off for 5.5 years, you know, and that's what's happened. So it is what it is. You reap the rewards from hard work, and that's just how it is. And everybody could get there. You know, everybody could get there, and it's a really good feeling. So to all the young YouTubers out there, you guys are doing a great job, and I appreciate everything you guys do. I know it's a long video, but I just wanted to put that out there because, you know, I feel like some of these young YouTubers and some of these early YouTubers that aren't really up there in numbers, you know, aren't really appreciated and respected too much. I want to give them the respect that they deserve, and you always have someone to come to, and I'm always by everybody's side on here. Whether people like me or not, I still have everybody's back, and that's what it's all about, because this is our team, this is our family, and these content creators should be the same way. So other than that, that's pretty much about it. Thank you. Love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.